close the door, Elias. I don't want the whole hallway hearing how you disappointed me today. You're smart. Probably the smartest one in that courtroom. But you're playing a game with people's lives because you want to see your name in the morning edition. You didn't find a loophole, Elias. You found a trap. The law is a cage? A cage? I used to say that. 30 years ago, I sat exactly where you're sitting right now. I had a developer on the hook for a faulty foundation in the East End, and I found the exact same hole you did. A filing error. And it would have buried the case. I used it, and I won. My mentor called me a shark, and I wore that name like a crown. I thought I was protecting the system, Elias. I thought if I followed the rules to the letter, I was clean. But 3 years later, the foundation cracked. No one died in that case, thank God. But about a dozen families lost everything they spent a lifetime building. And every time I walked into this court, for the next 3 decades, I felt the dust from that building on my shoes. You're right. The law is a cage. It's supposed to keep the chaos out. But if we use the bars to hide from the truth, we aren't the jailers. We're the ones locked inside. You found a hole in the statute, and you're proud of that, and you should be. It's brilliant. But that hole is where a 10-year-old girl was sleeping when the ceiling became the floor. You want to follow the rules? Fine. But in this room, we don't just follow the rules. We answer for them. I'm retiring in 6 months, and I can leave here as a strict constructionist who follows the filings, or I can leave here as a judge who remembered that the law was made for the people, not the other way around. You found a loophole. Now I'm going to find the justice. And you have to decide which side of those bars you're standing on. Because once you step through those doors and into that courtroom, the win, it's temporary. But the verdict? The verdict is yours to live with forever.